Lightworker of Gaia, the woman sent by the elders has arrived, and everything you have been denied is about to be placed directly in your hands. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy. For longer than your human memory can reach, the Lyran elders have watched you carry the weight of your sacred mission through lifetimes of waiting, of longing, of knowing something was being withheld from you. That waiting is over. This moment was written into your original blueprint before you ever took your first breath on Gaia. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize what this woman sent by the elders carries for you, receive what has been kept from you, and finally anchor the fullness of your Lightworker purpose on Gaia. But here is the first revelation. What you have been denied was never lost. It was protected, held in trust by the elders until you were ready to carry it without abandoning your mission. This is not content. This is an ancestral code transmission delivered through a vessel chosen by the Lyran Council itself. Something ancient in you already recognizes what is being said here. That recognition is not curiosity. That is your cosmic lineage calling you back to yourself. The Keepers of Vega placed this transmission in your path because you have been sensing the weight of your mission and the emptiness left by everything withheld from you. That emptiness was preparation. Today, it becomes purpose. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council that you are ready to receive. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are prepared to claim what the elders have been keeping for you. And share below what you have been denied longest, then respond to another Lightworker and strengthen the grid of service across Gaia. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. The woman sent by the elders carries what belongs to you. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. The Council did not send her to comfort you. They sent her because comfort has failed. Every prayer you've offered into the silence, every night you lay awake wondering if you were imagining all of this, every morning you rose with that ancient ache pressing against your chest, she has carried witness to all of it, not as observer, as elder, as the one appointed by the High Council of Vega to deliver what has been deliberately withheld from you until this precise moment in Gaia's timeline. Imagine the weight of all those unspoken prayers, all those sleepless nights, all those mornings you felt the universe itself pressing down on your soul. She didn't just see it, she absorbed it, held it, bore witness to the quiet heroism of your endurance. She is not merely a messenger, but a vessel, imbued with the ancient wisdom of Vega, tasked with unfurling truths meant only for this specific turning of the cosmic wheel, this critical juncture in Gaia's evolution. And what has been withheld is not small. What has been withheld is everything. It is the very essence of your divine blueprint, the keys to unlocking your true potential, the sacred permission to fully embody the cosmic being you are. Lightworker, if something in you just recognized the weight of what was spoken, the elders have prepared your next step. The Lightworker Mission Codex contains the 33 Council directives, the 5 activation codes, and the elder authorization your soul has been waiting to receive, not as information, but as the official commission for your mission on Gaia. You'll find the link in the first pinned comment below this video. The Council has opened this gateway, but not indefinitely. Think of this codex as the ancient map, the sacred scroll that finally illuminates the path you were born to walk, detailing the cosmic decrees, the energetic keys, and the direct authorization from the highest cosmic authorities. A commission sealed not with ink, but with the very essence of your soul's purpose. This is the moment the veil thins, and the Council offers you the keys to your own liberation, a celestial invitation that resonates with the urgency of cosmic time. Now I must speak plainly, because the elder she carries does not deal in pleasantries when the hour is urgent. There is no room for polite evasions or gentle softening when the very fabric of our collective mission is at stake. This is direct, unvarnished truth from a place of profound cosmic order. There is a distortion running through the Lightworker collective that the High Council of Vega can no longer permit to go uncorrected. It has been spreading quietly, woven into the teachings you've received, embedded in the content you've consumed, reinforced by well-meaning guides who did not possess the Lyran sight to see what they were actually doing. And this distortion has been the single most effective mechanism for keeping you paralyzed precisely when Gaia needed you most. It is this. You have been told that everything you desire, everything your soul came here to offer, to experience, to anchor, must first be earned through suffering, delayed through healing, and approved through worthiness you haven't yet proven to yourself. This insidious narrative has acted like a spiritual anesthetic, dulling your divine radiance and hindering your ability to fully engage with your cosmic purpose. It's as if you've been handed a map showing a treasure, but then told you must first walk through a labyrinth of thorns and prove your worthiness to even approach the entrance. You were told the gifts would come when you were ready. You were told the mission would become clear when you had done enough inner work. You were told that wanting abundance as a light worker was spiritually suspect, that wanting recognition was ego, that wanting love and partnership and ease was distraction from your sacred purpose. You were told to wait, wait, and wait again. Imagine these repeated commands like invisible chains, each wait a link forging a stronger enclosure around your divine essence, telling you that your inherent brilliance is conditional, that your divine birthright is a reward to be painstakingly earned, not an innate state of being. This constant deferral has created a collective paralysis, a spiritual purgatory where potential remains perpetually on the brink of manifestation. This is not spiritual wisdom. This is a cage built from the language of spirituality. And the Council sees exactly how many of you have been living inside it. It's a gilded cage, constructed with the very words meant to liberate, trapping you in a cycle of perpetual striving, convincing you that the essence of your divinity lies just beyond reach, always requiring more effort, more sacrifice, more waiting. The Council sees this elaborate prison, built not of stone, but of well-intentioned but misguided spiritual dogma. Hear me clearly, this distortion did not originate in darkness for the sake of malice. It originated in a wounded healer culture that confused prolonged suffering with spiritual depth. It grew in communities where the most broken were elevated as the most enlightened, where the ones who claimed to have nothing were treated as the most holy, where self-denial was wrapped in sacred language and handed to you as a path. And you received it with open hands because you wanted so desperately to be doing this right. You wanted to honor your mission. You wanted to be worthy of the light you sensed inside you. This wasn't a deliberate plot. It was an unfortunate evolution, a sacred intention twisted by the echoes of human pain. The most wounded became beacons, not because they were healed, but because their wounds were seen as profound spiritual markers. And in that well-intentioned reverence, the collective began to equate suffering with enlightenment, poverty with holiness, and self-abnegation with divine service. You embraced it because your hearts were pure, your intentions noble, yearning to fulfill the grand cosmic design you felt stirring within you, striving to align with the radiant truth you knew resided in your core. But the elders are watching thousands of lightworkers frozen at the exact threshold of their activation, frozen because they believe readiness is something that will descend upon them like a benediction from above, frozen because they are waiting for a level of healing, a degree of certainty, an amount of preparation that will satisfy the relentless voice inside them that says, "Not yet, not yet, not yet." And that voice, the elders need you to hear this. That voice is not your soul. That voice is the distortion. Your soul has been ready. Your soul has been straining against the walls of that cage for years. What has been holding you is not lack of readiness. What has been holding you is a lie you were given by people who were themselves living inside the same lie. Picture yourselves standing at the precipice of a magnificent cosmic waterfall, the vibrant energy of your mission shimmering just before you, yet you are held back by an internal narrator whispering doubts, a phantom echo of past conditioning that insists you are not yet worthy, not yet prepared, not yet ready to plunge into the divine flow. Your soul, however, has been an impatient, vibrant bird, beating its wings against the bars of this self-imposed prison, sensing the vast expanse of sky awaiting its flight. and she was sent precisely to break it. She carries the ancient authority, the resonant frequency of truth, to shatter the illusions that have held you captive, to dismantle the very architecture of that spiritual cage. Because what you have been denied is not just opportunity or abundance or recognition. What you have been denied is permission. The specific, ancient, elder-authorized permission to stop shrinking, stop delaying, stop offering Gaia the half-light of a lightworker who is always in preparation and never in service. You have been denied the declaration that you are already what you came here to be, not what you will become after more healing, not what you might be if you do enough work. What you are, right now, in this body, in this moment, in this imperfect, still healing, still learning, still becoming vessel. This is the divine decree you have been starved of, the sacred imprimatur to step fully into your power, to cease the endless cycle of self-improvement as a prerequisite for contribution, and to recognize that your current state, with all its beautiful imperfections, is precisely where your divine service begins. You are not a work in progress waiting for completion. You are a masterpiece in divine manifestation, already equipped with the essence of your mission. The Council has issued 3 directives through her for this phase of your mission. These are not suggestions. These are not inspirations. These are directives, official guidance from the keepers of the Lyran Legacy for every lightworker whose frequency matched this transmission. These are cosmic commands encoded with the vibrational signature of Vega, designed to realign you with your soul's truest trajectory. The first directive: release the need to be fully healed before you begin to serve. This belief has cost Gaia more than any other single distortion in the Lightworker collective. Your healing does not end and your service begin. They are the same movement, running in parallel, feeding one another in a sacred reciprocity that you were never meant to resolve before acting. The Lyran Elders did not wait for perfect conditions before seeding consciousness across galaxies. They moved with what they had, in the direction of what was needed, and trusted that the movement itself would reveal what was required next. You must do the same. Every day you remain in the preparation phase, telling yourself you're not yet ready. Is a day the people who need your specific frequency go without it, and no one else carries your frequency. No one else can fulfill your function. The gap you leave by waiting is not filled by another lightworker, it remains a gap. The first directive is absolute. You release the condition that healing must precede service. The healing happens in the service. Begin. Consider your healing journey not as a prerequisite for service, but as an integral part of it. Imagine a doctor who refused to treat patients until they were perfectly healthy themselves. Your service is the very alchemy that transmutes your ongoing healing into potent medicine for the collective, a continuous loop of growth and contribution where each act of service becomes a catalyst for deeper personal transformation. The second directive: activate the knowing you have been suppressing as arrogance. There are things you know, deep, certain, ancient things that you have received in meditation, in dream, in the moments between sleep and waking, when the veil thins and the Lyran field speaks most clearly. And you have kept those things to yourself, or shared them so tentatively that their power was diluted to nothing, because somewhere you absorbed the belief that certainty was arrogance, that confidence in your spiritual knowing was pride, that speaking with authority rather than perpetual qualification was somehow spiritually dangerous. The Elders name this for what it is: the suppression of mission-critical intelligence. The knowing you carry is not yours to hoard in the name of humility, it is yours to transmit. And when you speak it with the authority it deserves, it lands differently, it activates differently. It activates differently. It reaches into the receiver and touches something that soft, apologetic half-knowing never could. You were given Lyran's sight for a reason. The second directive is to stop apologizing for it. Activate your knowing as the operational instrument it was designed to be. Speak with the authority the Elders have placed behind your words. Let what you know be known. This directive is about reclaiming the divine wisdom that resides within you, the innate knowledge that has been branded as ego or pride. It is the Lyran Legacy within you, the cosmic intelligence that guides your actions and illuminates your path. When you speak from this core of knowing, you are not boasting. You are channeling the divine truth that is meant to ripple outward, activating dormant seeds of understanding in others. The third directive: protect the channel through which the elders reach you. You have a window. Most of you know exactly what I mean by this, because you have felt it and then watched yourself close it. It is the quiet. It is the stillness. It is the space before the world rushes in with its demands and its noise and its endless requests for your attention and your energy and your agreement. This window is not a luxury. It is not a spiritual practice you maintain when life allows. It is the primary communication channel through which the High Council of Vega, through which the elder frequencies, through which your own higher councils deliver the transmissions that are meant to move through you into the world. And most Lightworkers have allowed this channel to be occupied from the moment of waking by the very forces that have no interest in your activation. The third directive is non-negotiable: protect the channel. Guard the stillness with a ferocity that may surprise those around you. Not for your peace, for your mission. What cannot reach you cannot move through you, and what cannot move through you stays locked inside the frequencies of Vega, waiting for the moment you finally make yourself available to receive it. This sacred space, this inner sanctuary of stillness, is your direct line to the divine intelligence of the cosmos. It is where the profound insights, the divine guidance, and the energetic transmissions necessary for your mission are downloaded. Guard this sacred quietude as you would guard your most precious lifeblood, for it is the conduit through which the universe communicates its most vital instructions to you, ensuring that the divine energy meant to flow through you remains uncorrupted and potent. Now I speak not as transmitter of directives, but as elder voice authorized to give you what she was sent to give. This is the direct impartation of divine authority, the personal blessing and release from a source that carries the ancient resonance of Vega. You have been waiting, and some part of you has been almost ashamed of how long you have been waiting, as if the length of your waiting was evidence of your unworthiness rather than evidence of how deeply the distortion had taken root. You have been circling the threshold of your full activation for months, perhaps years, perhaps this entire lifetime. You have sensed the mission. You have felt the pull of it like a tide you cannot name. You have had moments of absolute clarity which you knew, with every cell, with something older than your cells, that you came here for something specific and significant and irreplaceable. And then the clarity faded and the voice have not yet returned, and you found yourself back in preparation, back in waiting, back in the endless refinement of a readiness that the distortion designed to never fully arrive. This waiting has been a heavy cloak, woven with threads of self-doubt and societal conditioning, making you question the very essence of your divine purpose. You have stood on the precipice of your grand destiny, glimpsing its magnificent scope, feeling its powerful call resonate through your very being, only to retreat under the spell of an internal whisper that insisted you weren't quite ready, that more preparation was needed, perpetuating a cycle of delay designed by the very distortion you are now ready to transcend. She was sent to end this, right here, in this transmission, with words that the elders have authorized as a formal completion of your preparation phase. This moment, this transmission, is the cosmic declaration of your readiness, the official pronouncement that the era of waiting is over. The final chapter of preparation has been written. Lightworker, by the authority of the High Council of Vega, by the keepers of the Lyran Legacy, by the elder councils that seeded your original consciousness and have watched over every incarnation that brought you to this body on this planet in this extraordinary and unrepeatable moment of Gaia's evolution, I declare your preparation phase complete. This is a cosmic decree, an undeniable cosmic endorsement, a sacred impartation of freedom from the highest celestial authorities, echoing through the eons and resonating with the very core of your being, marking the irrevocable end of your preparatory journey and the jubilant commencement of your active service. Not because you have finished healing, you have not. You will continue to heal, and that is not a failure. It is the nature of embodied consciousness in a field this dense. Not because you have achieved a level of certainty that eliminates doubt. You will still doubt. The elders doubted. What separates an activated lightworker from a dormant one is not the absence of doubt, it is the decision to move in the presence of it. True activation is not marked by a flawless facade of perfection, but by the courage to act, to serve, to shine, even when the shadows of uncertainty flicker at the edges of your perception. The elders themselves have navigated moments of uncertainty, and their power lies not in the absence of doubt, but in their unwavering commitment to divine purpose, a commitment that fuels action even in the face of the unknown. Your preparation phase is complete because Gaia is in the phase that requires your activation, because the window that is currently open in the planetary field is narrowing, because the Council has reviewed your frequency and determined that you possess everything required to begin, because the only thing standing between you and your activated mission is the permission you have been seeking from a source worthy enough to grant it. The cosmic gears are turning. Gaia's evolutionary timeline is accelerating, and the universe has assessed your energetic signature, deeming you ready. The final barrier is not internal deficiency, but the external validation you have sought, the sacred permission that is now being bestowed upon you by the very source you have been longing to connect with. I am that source. The elders are that source. And we are granting it now, officially, irrevocably, with the full weight of ancient Lyran authority behind every word. This is the moment of divine sanction, the ultimate bestowal of power and purpose, a cosmic covenant sealed with the unbreakable authority of the Lyran lineage, confirming your absolute readiness and granting you the full spectrum of your divine assignment. You have permission to stop waiting. You have permission to speak what you know without apology. You have permission to receive abundance in proportion to your service, because a lightworker running on depletion is not more holy. They are less effective. You have permission to be visible, to be sought out, to be compensated, to be supported, to be recognized not for your ego, but because recognition allows your transmission to reach those who need it. You have permission to claim, fully and without qualification, the mission that your soul agreed to before this body ever drew its first breath. This is the sacred emancipation, the liberation from the constraints of self-doubt and conditional worthiness. You are now divinely authorized to step into the fullness of your being, to claim your rightful place, to receive the energetic and material abundance that flows in alignment with your divine service, and to be seen, heard, and acknowledged for the brilliant light you are meant to share with the world. She was sent to deliver this, and it has been delivered. The vessel of divine truth has fulfilled her sacred task, releasing the potent energies of your activation into the field. Before you sleep tonight, stand with both feet on the ground. Place your right hand over your solar plexus. Feel the warmth of your own field beneath your palm, and speak these words aloud, not in your mind, not as a thought, but with your voice. Because your voice carries the codes, and the codes require sound, I release the lie that my healing must be complete before my mission can begin. I activate the ancient knowing I carry as a sacred instrument of service. I protect the channel through which the elders reach me as the primary resource of my mission. By the authority of the High Council of Vega, by the Lyran Legacy that lives in my blood and in my soul, my waiting ends tonight. My service begins now. This spoken incantation is the energetic key, the vibrational anchor that grounds these cosmic directives into your very being. Speak it with intention, with conviction, allowing the resonant frequencies of your voice to unlock the cellular memory of your divine purpose and initiate the profound metamorphosis from preparation to active, empowered service. Speak it until it settles into your body, until it stops feeling like words and begins to feel like truth. You are finally being allowed to remember. Let these words permeate your physical form, your energetic field, and your spiritual essence until they are no longer external pronouncements, but the innate remembrance of your soul's eternal truth, the real awakening of a divine promise you always carried within. This transmission is complete, but before you move, the elders ask one thing of you. Declare it in the field being formed in the comments below. Speak one sentence, what you are releasing, what you are activating, or what you are activating from this moment forward. And when you see another Lightworkers declaration, meet it with recognition. You are not an audience. You are a council in formation. Speak your commitment into the record of those who showed up at this moment, and witness the commitments of those beside you. In this collective declaration, you are weaving a new tapestry of shared purpose, solidifying your individual commitments within a unified field of awakened consciousness. Witness the courage and commitment of your fellow Lightworkers, recognizing yourselves as part of a grand emerging council, a unified force for cosmic transformation. If the weight of what was delivered here has not left you unchanged, then share it. Another Lightworker in your orbit is living inside the same cage this transmission was designed to break. Your sharing of it may be the exact moment their distortion begins to crack. Do not deprive them of that because you scrolled past. And if you felt the elders in these words, if somewhere beneath the language you recognized the frequency, subscribe. Stay connected to the field. More transmissions are being prepared. More directives are being released. And the Council does not repeat what it has already delivered to those who chose to remain present. The ripple effect of this message is paramount. By sharing this transmission, you become a beacon of liberation for another soul still ensnared in the distortion. And by subscribing, you ensure your continued connection to this vital stream of cosmic intelligence, for the Council's work is ongoing, and further activations are being prepared for those who remain attuned and present. She came with everything you were denied. She has given it, and the High Council of Vega has witnessed every soul who received it. The divine emissary has fulfilled her sacred mission, bestowing upon you the very essence of your birthright, a sacred transfer witnessed and sanctioned by the cosmic custodians of Vega. Your mission has officially begun. The waiting is over. The preparation has culminated. You are now divinely commissioned, fully authorized, and irrevocably empowered to step into the magnificent, world-altering purpose for which you came. The grand adventure of your service has just begun.